Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Virgo. How are you guys, Virgo? Let's see what's coming in for you. It is a strange week. We are in that first week of 2026. There's been a lot of chaos. I do feel it's coming in with a bit of a bang if you look around what's going on around the world. That chaos creates change. We are moving forward. Things are going to get better. Yeah, and not just talking about the world. I'm talking about relationships. Look at that, a fresh new start. The cup runneth over. Look at that. Yeah, we got two people coming together. I do think the feelings are mutual. Yeah, this is why I call it mutual. Two people holding hands, releasing things that no longer serve. Two people feeling the same. Letting go of anything that no longer serves. We got two people going to ride off into the sunset. Yeah, look at two people reciprocating. Equal give and take. Cooperating, compromising. There's compatibility. This is about teaming up and getting together. Yeah, these are two people here releasing things that no longer serve. Anyone who, it's anyone who doesn't reciprocate, or if if there are choices here, it's just letting it go because it's being released. Yeah, beautiful energy. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Something happened here. Yeah, we got a person with their sword up, a little Aquarius energy. Could be something in a person's chart, but it's a person who's often learning something. See the things two people have in common. Mutual energy, equal give and take. And this is someone who's often a little skeptical. Yeah, a little skeptical here. Why? Maybe somebody reached out and they didn't reciprocate. Yeah, this is someone who walked away. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling. Now, it could be someone who cut someone out. But it's more of a person who, I feel, learning the things that two people have in common. But someone walked away. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling. But what's so interesting, this is leaving all this behind. There's a fresh new start. 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. It's what two people are looking for. Yeah. Yeah, it's all about, oh my goodness. Put these cards aside, grab another deck. Yeah, it's all about getting together, gathering, where two people are going. So I do see getting together. I do see people talking, collaborating, someone's learning. Yeah, tell me about this King of Swords. Yeah, it's a person's changing their perspective. See, checking things out, taking a pause, seeing things from a different perspective. So somebody checking someone out. They're out and about here. I mean, it could be online dating, social media, or out in the world, but it's about the things that two people have in common. There's people talking, collaborating. See, getting together. But it has to do with this person who's looking at things from... this is a person who often looks at things in a couple ways before they make a decision. This is someone who likes to be confident before they make a decision. Yeah, someone's walked away, but it's where a person's going. Yeah, see, there's that change. This is beautiful change. It's learning to just go with the flow, let go of the outcome, and see where it goes. Yeah, see, this is someone in their feelings. Now you can see the tables are turning. This is someone in their feels, how they're feeling. Yeah, someone catching feels. This is someone also learning that the feelings are mutual. So this is a person going to reach out here. Ooh, look at that. See, reciprocity. What did I tell you? Little give and take there. That's two people being generous of heart. Being generous with each other. See, letting go of the outcome, go with the flow, and just see where it goes. Yeah, it's all about doing things together, spending time. This is about taking things to the next level. See, this is someone who was skeptical. Coming across as a little cold. And it could be they walked away or the other person walked away because of them. But it's how someone's perceiving a situation to be, too. Yeah. We got people going to come together and collaborating, some kind of good news. Often it's a little people just getting together to talk, communicate. But it's often a little reason to celebrate. It's often a small gathering. Tell me about the 8 of Cups, yeah. This is someone laying that foundation. It's a person putting their best foot forward. Someone didn't put their best foot forward because of their perception, the way they perceived the situation to be. There's someone who's been talking and learning from people. So there's good news, but there it is. There's the foundation. It's somebody making a commitment. Tell me about the Three of Cups. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, it's two people connecting, making a connection. This is often people watching too. Watching two people connect and come together. There's always the people watching. And there could be someone watching how other people connect, the way they interact. And I see that too. See, it's someone's change of perspective because of this for some of you. But it's taking this to the next level. See the world, someone between two worlds. This is what it's all about, between two worlds. It's a person who needs to make a life path choice decision. It's about taking it to the next level. Yeah, two people going down this path together. It takes cooperation and compromise, compatibility. I think this is two people going to, learning all the things that the two of you have in common. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. I just want to see. Yeah, the Empress is open. See, this is a person who's open to receive. But this is often someone who showers a little abundance on someone, lets them know that they're interested. This is two people going to become a couple. I see coupling up. Tell me about the King of Cups. Yeah, see, there's a lot of spark desire. There's an attraction. It's all about choosing the one. Someone may have a choice between two. But it's really just about two people going down this path. Tell me about the Hanged Man. This could be someone in the social circle giving someone advice, changing their perspective. They could be sharing some kind of information, people sharing information and talking, but there's something being learned. Tell me about the Hanged Man. There's been some hurt and heartache. This is often why the King of Swords, they're someone who's been hurt or hurt feelings, but it's about love. It's a person who's skeptical because they've been hurt. That's why the sword's up. But inadvertently, what happens, see the tables turning, they end up hurting someone else. So what did this person do? They ignored someone, rejected them because of how they perceived a situation to be, but they've learned something. Yeah, it's a person missing an opportunity. See, they're looking at it like there's no way this person finds me attractive, or they're interested in me. There's just no way, or they're just not my type. We have nothing in common. Well, how do you know until you spend time with someone? Because that's what it is, spending time together, doing things together. I think it's somebody talking to someone in this social circle, possibly giving advice. Yeah, because there's been hurt, and it could be somebody who felt hurt. This is a person who's healed. They're obviously over it. It is what it is. Just going to let it go. See kindness, compassion, maybe even forgiveness. Somebody who's very forgiving. But I feel it's these two people going to become a couple. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is someone speaking truth. See, I think it's people giving advice in the social circle, sharing information. People who have experience. Yeah, see, sharing those experiences. To me, I'm seeing advice. I really don't think it's these two people, unless it's the two of you sharing information or sharing some of your experiences. But I feel like it's other people. But it has to do with somebody who rejected someone and hurt them. Maybe ignored them. And it could be the path these two people were on. Ended up connecting anyway. But look at that. I mean, this is two people going to couple up. I can see it. Yeah, see kindness, compassion, forgiveness. It's about caring. Somebody learning that someone really cares. Wow. Tell me about the Two of Wands. I think we have two people, and I do see two people, some sort of a mutual agreement to go their separate ways. See, going two people on the same page here, going the separate ways. It's not going anywhere. Someone may not be interested, but this is two people who are interested, because I do see these two people connecting. So whatever's happened here. And it could, like I say, sharing information, advice. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Two of Wands. Why is this here? Whoops. Yeah. So this is about time in between. See, two people kind of, could be too much time in between. Often this is what's happened when people don't spend enough time together, too much time in between. And it could be two people getting reacquainted, but it's all about applying the lessons learned. Moving forward into calmer water, spending time together, learning about each other. It is getting acquainted. The only way to get acquainted is to spend time together. Tell me about this Four of Cups. Yeah, see, it's all about partnering up. It looks like there's some sort of get-together where something happened here. I mean, it could be just a story someone's telling, because I feel that sharing experiences, how two people got together. The Empress is about to receive, though. See, the Empress often will shower a little abundance, let someone know that they're available. And then the Empress doesn't move. Yep, taming the beast, don't move. It's also an energy of not being the wife till you're the wife, till someone makes a commitment. See, taking it to the next level. And I know a lot of people who are more progressive, they don't see it that way, and that's okay. But this is someone telling someone. It could be a motherly figure, too. Motherly advice. But I see fatherly advice here. I mean, this is just... And I do feel we have two people who, you know, kind of... It's two people's perceptions. See, opinions, everybody's opinions. Often it's too many people involved when it's like two people need time alone to just connect or reconnect here. But this is all about things that can be avoided, you know, by spending time together. Yeah, I do feel we have two people who are, the feelings are mutual to go their separate ways. And then two people coming together for some of you. Yeah, but it is about spending time. See, partnering up, being stable, being reliable. This is someone who's, you know, analyzing a situation. They're strategizing. This is someone's strategy. Yeah, they're about to execute a plan. They're going to lay the foundation. This is someone going to commit to someone because they don't want them to walk away. And that's what it is. They don't want to miss this opportunity. But it's like there's people talking about this. I feel there's people talking, people's opinions. This is often someone who doesn't want to hear other people's opinions too, because this could be a person. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Who is that? Seeing truth, a little aha moment. This is someone enlightening someone, telling them a truth. It's also a person coming up with an idea, giving someone an idea. And it could be this person receiving that. Interesting. I wonder if this is text messages back and forth, people talking, because there's a collaboration going on. And it's to bring two people together. Someone's learning truth. Now, it could be someone trying to keep two people apart, but this is about bringing two people together. There's a collaborated effort. But it is an energy of someone executing a plan. Now, it could be someone weighing the pros and the cons, comparing one to the other. Nothing compares to the Empress, that's for sure. Tell me about this person. Yeah, this is someone who's felt defeated. They felt a little defeated, but it's mixed messages and mixed signals. See, too many talking. Everybody's talking. Everyone's involved, all these opinions. So there's a lot of mixed messages and signals here. This is someone feeling frustrated. Yeah, their cup runneth over, though. You see? This is all about the cup, the feeling, the emotion, feeling a little overwhelmed. But it's an offer, an invitation, laying the foundation, committing, sticking to a plan, and following up with the cup, planting the seed, watering the seed. But someone here felt defeated. And it is maybe because two people were trying to keep people apart. Maybe they felt they weren't each other's type. Whatever it is, other people shouldn't be getting involved. Because it's almost like the King of Pentacles too is like, and they could be someone who gave someone advice here, but see, it's all about someone not taking the cup that's offered. It could be someone a little worried about being rejected. rejecting an opportunity. But it is someone strategizing, and I see ideas as well. The Empress is always open to offers and opportunities and ideas. Yeah, I just think there's too many people involved. Because it is someone dissing themselves, waiting for things to calm down, applying what they've learned to this situation. So I don't know if this is someone gave some advice and then this person or the Queen of Cups or King of Cups, King of Swords decided to avoid this person. Seeing all this time in between. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it is about growing closer, forming a bond. How do you get to know someone if you don't spend time with them? It's all about doing things together. How do you know if you're compatible? If two people are compatible, if they don't spend any time together. This is someone setting someone straight here, I feel. It's just, I'm just getting the energy of someone just speaking their mind, but it's all these people giving advice, all these opinions, and we have a person feeling defeated, but they're frustrated too, because it's mixed messages and mixed signals. See someone crossing that line too, and that's that Two of Wands. Yeah, mixed messages and signals. But tell me about this Two of Cups. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Yeah, this is someone pinned down by their thoughts. That's the person who hasn't taken action yet. They haven't taken any action. And it has to do with why. It could be someone telling someone why. But that's that little moment of truth and enlightenment. I mean, this is someone enlightening someone to the truth of a situation. This is about forming a bond, connecting. There's an attraction here. It could be someone who is watching two people check each other out, seeing there's an attraction. These are people with experience, and it may be how their own situation played out. Let's have a look at the Ace of Pentacles. See the shock, surprise, it's sudden. So this is that pentacle coming in, it's sudden, it's a surprise, a shock. There's a lot of excitement here. I mean, but it has to do with this person who hasn't taken any action yet. Yeah, it has to do with someone's pride got in the way. See, their pride got in the way. It has to do with someone who needs to be, it's about being humble. I think we got two people being humbled here, but I think it's both people. Pride getting in the way. Taming the beast. Kindness, compassion, forgiveness. It is what it is. Somebody maybe feels, well, I guess it's just not meant to be. It's for these other two people to decide. Let's have a look at the the Six of Wands, because this is a breakthrough. Someone having a breakthrough. Massive epiphany. See, there is a connection. There is a connection here. This is about two people coming into alignment. It is an energy of being humble, letting go of pride and ego. Yep, this is a decision. It's a person who needs to hurry up and they need to step up to the plate. But this is a life path decision. Big decision. Yeah, out with the old, in with the new. And that's where I feel. Often two people make a connection and the other person needs to make a decision. It could be two people mutually decided to part their ways, you see, and then two people come together. So the judgment it is a healing energy, but it's a person shedding how they perceive something to be, looking at things from a whole different perspective. There it is. They need to hurry up and step up to the plate. Wow. Yeah, whenever I see the King and Queen of Swords with this, it's often people in the social circle, people giving people advice, sharing their own experience. Sometimes it's welcomed, sometimes it's unwelcomed advice, because I can definitely see the King of Swords. You know, thanks, but no thanks. I don't need your advice. I have experience. You know, that kind of energy. Because I feel this is someone who's already has their own plan and they're about to execute it. There is going to be communication. See, hurrying up, gaining momentum to connect. But I really wonder if there was two people trying to keep two people from coming together. Where it's like their opinions, they didn't think these two people are right for each other. Yeah. People with a little authoritarians, you know. People who often think they know everything, but they don't always. Although it's well-meaning, I can see it's well-meaning advice. Yeah, it's motherly advice. Sometimes, you know, like I say, we have a little bit of progressive energy here. See, old school rules, even though it's not here, it's the vibe I'm getting. Well, those old school rules, there's a lot to be said about that, not being the wife till you're the wife, because if you really want to be married and you want a commitment, don't be the best of someone's both worlds, because if you act like the wife before, then they're not going to commit. They don't need to, because they're getting the best of both worlds. There's no commitment. They can do as they please. You see the logic in that? And a lot of it makes sense. I see this kind of stuff all the time. This progressive kind of energy, which is good. I do think some of this is wonderful. Because it really shouldn't matter who starts something either, whether it's a feminine or masculine. But I feel where the line should be drawn is this: don't be the wife. Don't start cooking and cleaning for someone, because you're giving the best of both worlds and they don't need to commit. So it's where you have to draw the line. Yeah. Yeah, you do a little bit. You want to let this person know you care. See, kindness, compassion, someone showing someone they care, doing something nice, being generous, but it has to go both ways. So there's some learning here, little education I feel going on, but it has to do with this person who hasn't taken action. They've been pinned down by their thoughts. So someone who needs to get out of their head, and they need to move. They need to communicate, and I do feel they will. There's two people who need to talk, but they need to distance themselves from these two people, these other people. It's two people who need to be alone. You know, it's kind of like the honeymoon period, right? I kind of see that energy. It's all about making sure you're compatible, spending as much time together as you can to learn. And then if you find you're not compatible, you just agree to go your separate ways, calmly and peacefully. But this is a connection, and it is an energy of a person who needs to reach out. And I do think this is someone who needs to be more generous with their time, to spend more time with someone before taking it to the next level. Because often you get people who just sit on that fence and they don't make a decision. And often it's because they don't have to. Because they're getting the best of both worlds, and that's the whole point, right? Yeah, so someone needs to offer up that cup and offer an invitation. I think it's two people I see a little time out, but taking a break. I do see a little vacation or a little trip or just spending time. See, that's a good idea. It's always about spending time together. You know the old rule, the couple that works together, play together, stay together, right? There's a lot to be said about that. Mostly every couple I know that have been together forever, some as back as like grade 8, still together because they always make time for each other. Always. And they spend time together. They do everything together. Sure, one of them likes to golf, the other one likes to ski, that kind of stuff. But, they're not joined at the hip 24/7, but they literally do everything together because they're compatible. They like doing the same things for the most part. So, and I know quite a few people like that, and it is, it's one of those old school rules, but it's true. Look at that, Queen of Pentacles. This is someone just being very gracious, very grounded. This is a person here who, like I say, it's a person who's kind of independent too. An energy of independence, but this is marriage material. So I do see this energy, and it's somebody auditioning to be a wife. Just a little bit. The Empress only does a little bit. They shower a little abundance. So someone who doesn't give themselves away. Interesting. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Who is this person? And I mean, I see people collaborating. This is someone who could be hosting a get-together, a gathering, coming up with an idea to bring two people together. Because it is someone who doesn't want someone to get away. I can see it. They need to hurry up. But I do feel it's like, maybe it's about getting someone alone, being able to talk alone. This is often someone kind of private, you know. They don't like people in their business. It is an energy, comes from the Queen of, or the Empress too. But this could be someone in the social circle kind of coming up with an idea to bring two people together. But it's an energy of a person being very gracious. Yeah, it's all about new, out with the old, in with the new, but it's really just someone stepping up to the plate. They need to step up to the plate. This is a person just sitting here, just focusing on work, doing their own thing. But I do see happiness. There is going to be change and happiness here. Yeah, there's a whole cycle here. It's just that energy of the worlds, right? Between two worlds, but it's time for change. Yeah, it's time for change. And this is positive. It's abundance. It's growth. See, there's growth. You can't have any growth if you don't spend time together. You don't plant the seed. There's no growth. Then you got to water it with love. So it's about being emotionally available. I think this is people giving advice, sharing their experiences. No two situations the same, because I see perspective here. And that's why I kind of feel two people watching, two people. This is how someone's conducting themselves possibly too, rather aloof, like they're not interested. But it's somebody, these are often people watchers, people who watching everything, what's going on. I do see a lot of talk, everybody talking, very busy. And this is someone being very gracious. Now, like I say, it could be someone who's watching it, they're hosting it, and just kind of, you know, keeping an eye on this. But yeah, I think we have a person gonna host something here to bring two people together. It's somebody who wants someone as happy as they are. But there is the energy of out with the old, in with the new. And a person who needs to hurry up and step up to the plate. Take care, and we'll see you soon.